guys, and welcome back to the ZEZE MILLZ show. I am ZEZE MILLZ, and today we have DJ Cuppy in the building. DJ Cuppy in the building. Break it down, wind it round.
Oh, okay.
How are you?
I'm so good. I'm glad we are finally here.
I know. I feel like we've been trying for a while. It sounds like we're trying for a child or something. We've been trying for a while.
We've been trying for so long.
Me and Cuppy was literally bonding over our dogs not too long ago.
Yeah.
You said that you are part of the London
Dog Week.
Dog Week.
I hosted London Dog Week 2021, and we need to get you involved.
I am so involved.
I love it.
She said that there's bare bad bitches there, and Dave will basically just live his best life.
Well, the thing is, like, I feel like, you know, just so you're, what do you call, do you have a name for your fans?
No.
Do you have fans?
I guess I have people that watch me, supporters.
Like Millsies.
Somebody once called them Mills Mafia.
Cool. The Mills Mafia. If you want to see the soft side of ZEZE, find her with Dave, her dog.
Listen, Dave is like my heart. You understand because you're a dog owner. Two, actually.
No, mother.
Sorry, dog
My
mother.
children, yeah.
So this is my thing. When I'm dating someone, if they don't like Dave,
Oh, 100%. It's a shutdown. So I am actually gonna rewind. We're starting this interview
okay.
with a present.
Ooh.
ZEZE,
Yes.
behold, cupcakes
From Cuppy.
that say ZEZE MILLZ on them.
Yes.
Pink.
Pink. Yes. I've got cupcakes from Cuppy. Can it get any better than this? Yep. And they're pink.
Not me trying to get you a tikkie for Christmas.
What?
Like, as in, like,
tick.
eat. Yeah,
Babe,
tick.
it never happens. No. It just goes to my gut.
Okay, are you just gonna put those on the floor? Can I have one?
You want to have one now?
Yeah, is that all right?
No, go on then. You said,
No,
are you going to put them on?
definitely.
She said, are you going to put them on the floor? Like she just didn't bring them from the floor.
Oh. I definitely wanted to have one as
She
soon
was
as
like,
I got them.
are you going to put them on the floor? I'm like,
I mean, that was more like...
basically, like, can I have one?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
Okay, you can open this because I'm really, oh no, I've definitely gone, sorry.
Ah,
There we go.
But yeah, I just thought it was nice to bring a present.
No, thank you.
And like, I don't think we have actually proper met, have we?
I think we've crossed paths a couple of
Yeah,
times.
because I invited you to my house and you didn't show up.
I knew you was going to say that. You did invite me, but do you know what it was? I didn't have a pink thing to wear.
That's why you didn't come?
And I also was filming on that day and I finished late. But when I finished, I thought maybe I can make it. And then I was like, I don't have pink on. Should I go? Is it going to be? I didn't want you to think I was disrespecting you. Come into the pink penthouse with no pink on. Like, do you know what I mean? But I'm sorry, I apologize.
No, it's fine.
And thank you for, I feel like I don't feel like you accepted my apology, really.
No, I have. I don't have a lot of people in my house. So like,
I'm sorry.
You know, and like, there's definitely people lining up to come to my house.
And I basically just...
Yeah, but that's what ZEZE MILLZ is about.
No, it's not, honestly.
Don't invite ZEZE MILLZ to your house, she won't come.
Unless you're like 6 foot and we can...
I could have sorted that out for you.
Listen.
Is it because I said it was all girls? That's why you didn't come?
No, it's not that. Also, okay, look, there was 3 reasons. 1, I was filming. 2, I didn't have pink. And then I did think about people in there that I might not actually want to be around.
Completely understood.
So then there was like all these 3 factors. But if I had the other 2 factors, I would have come because I'm around a lot of people sometimes that I don't like.
All right, cool.
And
next time, I'll make sure there's a nice man, not a fly.
Sorry. What's been happening? I feel like you are extremely busy. I feel like you lead 2 lives.
Yeah.
I feel like you're always in some sort of education. Something is happening. You're learning something.
Yeah.
How and why? Because I've got a theory. I feel like people that are very wealthy, they do a lot of education because it just fills the time. Not any fault of their own, but they're not gonna have a 9 to 5. I'll have a 9 to 5 and then everything else, they go like, there's a fly on you. Sorry. There's what?
I feel like they followed me from Nigeria. Made her laugh.
Yeah, anyway. Because you know what's gonna happen then. Oh God, so. Anyway, so.
Yeah, why am I education? Okay, so first of all, I mean, just to say you have to be nice to me. I'm on my period today.
Oh no. So you're highly emotional right now? I feel...
You're completely, like, yeah.
And I feel like you're the same.
Yeah, 100%. We're very similar characters. This is going to be fun. So I feel like, okay, so The whole, wealthy people, particularly getting into education theory that you've just come up with, I think that actually I do agree, but that applies to people that actually don't have much going on. I literally have a full-time career.
Right.
I'm a brand, I'm a DJ, I'm an influencer, I'm a producer. I literally do not have time for school. Right. I'm gonna be 100 with you. Last year I sat down at home, no gigs, it was locked down. I was like, oh my gosh, the world is ending. And I just felt like I always wanted to go to Oxford University. I actually chose not to because I wanted to be in London and DJ. So I thought this is a great opportunity to apply. It's gonna be online, it's still locked down, there's no DJ gigs. Right. What has happened to me? It's physically in Oxford and I'm literally on tour. It's like mad. So I 100% do not have time, but I've made time for it.
So what are you studying? Tell the people what you're studying.
Yeah, so I'm studying a master's, my second master's.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, which is in African studies. I'm looking at politics and I'm writing a thesis on democracy and feminism in Nigeria.
Oh wow.
I want to do a PhD as well, ZEZE.
Why the fuck not?
Why not?
What's
fueling this?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are like, what the hell, Cuppy? Like, especially my artist friends, like they want to sit in the studio all night and drink and like smoke weed and party. The reason I'm in education is that I want to learn. I feel like my country, Nigeria, genuinely needs help. And it's very easy to sit in the UK. I live here, by the way. Everyone, I live in the UK. I live here. Right, okay. People think I like commute. I genuinely live. I feel like also like being on the show doesn't mean that I've made it in the UK.
Basically. And now you being on my show, I'm hoping that when I go to Nigeria, it's going to be litty fucking committee. And I'm going to be
listen, when you get in the airport, just be like, I'm a Cuppy.
And then that's it.
And then they're going to tax you loads.
Oh my gosh.
But for me, it's about learning more about the country and being able to help. And I don't know what the future has in plan for me, but I think it's important to understand the way the actual country works. Right, okay. Like democracy and like right now, it's really difficult for me. I'm only like a couple of weeks into class, we're studying colonialism. And it's understanding the roots of that. And also, a lot of us were like, yeah, we're African. How many of us, even as Nigerians, know about the other 53 countries? There's so many countries in Africa. I wanted to educate myself. But I just happened to be in one of the best schools in the world, and it is tough. Like, the academia in Oxford is different. I'm right now going from gig to class, and it's fucking stressful.
What have your parents been like when it comes to education and then, because you said you turned down Oxford to DJ basically in London. What did your parents say about that?
My mom always felt like, my mom definitely, at the end of the day, so I have really cool parents. My parents are amazing. But then there's also that little bit of tradition inside it. So, go to Oxford. I was always really smart, but I definitely wanted to be an artist and a DJ. So London was just perfect for me. So what I did was I just decided that I was gonna use school as a secondary thing. But then I did do my first master's in New York University. That was fun. I actually got to study music. I worked at Rock Nation.
I saw that. Yeah, you interned at Rock Nation.
That was really cool.
And is that where? So have you always had a passion for music?
Always. To be fair, like I feel like if I wasn't a DJ, if I wasn't Cuppy, I'd definitely be managing an artist or something. Okay. I love the way the music business works. I'm a businesswoman more than anything.
I feel that. I feel as if like you're kind of like, I'm going to.
Not me licking ZEZE.
Lick it. Yeah. See. This could be a meme. Your managers are definitely sitting in the corner like, oh,
they're like, yeah, no, my literally,
this is gonna turn it
I feel like my management were very nervous about today.
No, but I don't understand why everyone gets nervous, because we're just gonna have a good chat.
Yeah, by the way, just to say, I fucking love this show. And this show has been a vessel for a lot of things. Like, I ended up working with Russ after his interview on the show, because I felt like I got to know a different side of him.
And I hope that that's what happens today, because I feel like
I'm so misunderstood, ZEZE.
I was just about to say that. I feel like you're very misunderstood. Yeah. I think, though, there's probably an element of jealousy in that misunderstood.
No, you know what it is? It's money.
But that's what I'm saying. People are jealous of that.
A lot of people look at my family. Again, just to emphasize, can I just say this? This money thing is literally, it's the fact that my dad is very successful. Like, so my dad is Femi Otedola. Femi Otedola is not Cuppy. And that's why I say, like, I created an identity for myself.
Has that been hard though? Do you feel like you're
1,000%.
Do you feel like you're always going to live in his shadow?
I don't know, I hope not. Like, I liked it. Like, my dad told me, he was like, you know, people in Nigeria always go up to my dad. He's like very well known there. But then someone goes up to him, they're like, oh my God, you're Cuppy's dad. He was like, not them not knowing me, but knowing Cuppy. So I feel like the narrative is changing, and I have worked bloody hard on that. I almost feel like sometimes, you know, it's really hard when people put an expectation on you based on where you're born into. Not that I'm so grateful and I am 100% privileged, but it's almost like it's where you're born into, right? It's the same thing that other people can say, like the royal family. Now, what you do with it is up to you.
Do you feel that people don't know if you're genuine or not? Like the charity stuff that you do? And
Yeah, I'm huge in philanthropy.
yeah. Do you feel like people don't know whether that's just coming from a place of, I just don't know what to do, so I'm just doing this?
No.
Or do you
so
think they
the
understand?
charity thing is so important. So that comes from the fact that, like, I genuinely wake up every day grateful because I didn't choose where I was born into. And so it's almost like unto whom much is given,
Is there a lot of pressure on you as
much
well?
is expected. 100%, there's pressure. And I feel like my world, and I'm not coming from a like, oh my God, look at me. It's genuinely I'm limited sometimes to what I can do.
Really?
100%.
You saying that, I would automatically think, well, no, you're not. You literally could do anything you want. So how can you be limited?
So when I say limited, I mean from an expression point of view. So for example, like, based on my positioning, I can't be as opinionated as someone like you, because when I speak, I mean, my dad will probably watch this. When I speak, I'm speaking, unfortunately, on behalf of my family. Right. I'm also speaking because of, I think, the influence I have in Nigeria. Sometimes people think I speak on behalf of a certain demographic back home. So I kind of carry that a little bit, but it's okay, I don't mind. But it's like, if I say something, it's definitely more weighted.
I think I experienced that with you when the whole SARS thing was happening, and everyone was like, well, are you going to say something? Are you going to say something? And then I believe you said something, and then you got backlash for that.
100%.
Because everyone was like, well, you're...
So, I mean, the SARS situation was really tough for me, and that is exactly what I'm talking about.
Right,
It's being very much stuck. I was basically doomed if I didn't. And it was really tough for me because I felt like I was torn apart. And I always feel that way. Right. Especially with, I think, certain situations, political situations, even just when people don't actually, it's such a shame, people haven't gotten to know me. I'm actually a very carefree person.
Do you feel like that is of your own fault though? The life that you portray on social media, maybe people feel a disconnect between you?
No, I genuinely feel like people just automatically make assumptions. They don't read into things. They don't actually listen to me. Yes, okay, cool. There's things like I have a pink Ferrari. I love pink. I'm very, playful. But then in person, I'm super approachable, and I actually like to make genuine connections. I feel like if you look at, there's so many, Nigeria has a reputation for very bad things, for great things as well, entrepreneurship. There's a lot of wealthy families there. I think that I am actually a bad example of that. I'm super, what's the opposite of snobby?
Tight? You're not tight though, are you?
I am pretty tight.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Tight.
Like, my outfit is like 28 pounds. I'm tight when it comes to certain things. So, okay, cool. Let's talk about things I'm not tight with. Okay, everyone talks about my car. I have a pink Ferrari. Yeah. My dad bought it for me.
But then, boom. But then that's when everyone gets, because a lot of people's dads can't buy them.
Yeah, of course, but that's what I'm saying. But there seems to be a separation between, but that's also, so then that trickles down to, okay, Cuppy has a Ferrari that was gifted. Okay, so how come, if a guy buys his girl a car, right? It's really weird, but my dad is my dad, right? Dad. Yeah, I'm not married to my dad. My dad is not my partner. My dad, I definitely 100%, I could do so many other things with Ferrari money. I have so many businesses I want to start. But at the end of the day, it's up to my dad what he does with his money. He bought me and my sisters a Ferrari each. Great. But what I'm trying to say is that And of course I'm gonna drive it. It's great, I love it, it's fantastic. But that is a gift.
Do you feel that being a black woman has any part to play in it? Because I think I saw something the other day and it was like, you know, when black people become really wealthy and successful, all of a sudden they've joined the Illuminati. Uncle Jeff said, but when he becomes a billionaire, he's worked really hard. But with something within our community makes us always kind of look down or
100%.
go against the person. Oh, why has she done this? Why has she? But if Kourtney Kardashian or someone else put up that their dad bought them a Ferrari, it would be like, I wish my dad would do that. It wouldn't be a negative thing.
Yeah, I feel like that's the negativity comes two parts. The reality is that Nigeria is a third world country. Right. And so honestly, like the inequality and the way wealth is distributed is unacceptable. There is not even 1%, there's 0.0001%. And the rest are really suffering. So when you have that situation, I mean, you know, we have no NHS back home. We have no kind of educational infrastructure like here. So what happens is that when you are genuinely at home with no electricity, no food, and you see Cuppy in a Ferrari, it's a lot more impactful. Right. So that's, and I'm super aware of that. And I do my part with charity, but we'll come to that. I think the other part is 100% the racial thing. Coming to the UK, being outside, because so I was born in Nigeria, I lived in Nigeria most of my life.
And did you come, you came to
I came here when I was, 13, yeah. Oh, no, ZEZE doing her, no, you're on my Wikipedia.
No, I actually just read it. I was reading an article that you done, I think it was The Guardian or something, and you were talking, anyway, we'll get to that, but yeah.
But yeah, so, coming here, I have realized, and living in America as well when I was at New York University, the racial situation, it is so deep-rooted. So even for me, right, I literally, so driving my car or just being myself pisses people off in this country, you know, and it's almost like when black people are often shown in a typical, like, that's why I did High Life. Honestly, I'll be 100 with you. I didn't want to do High Life because I had done a show called Lagos to London years before, which I really, really didn't like. But anything that is going to make black people look like we're entrepreneurial, we live life, we're flourishing, I'm down for. Because these are the things that will change the narrative. It's like in the UK, they're not used to people with money, or they're not used to people being extravagant or people being expressive. So I do agree with you, maybe on social media, there are, but I show so many different sides. But 100%, like the thing is like, I feel like it's almost, I've realized again with the racial conversation here, black people just want the opportunities. Like it's not even like, oh, we want to be a super race. It's like, just at least consider us, or consider us for the job, consider us for the opportunity. In Nigeria, when I was growing up, our landlord was black, the banker is black, the lawyer is black. And here, there's just this, I'm not even gonna call it a glass ceiling, it's like a titanium vaulted ceiling. And it's really, really, really difficult.
You mentioned you're born into that family, you can't do anything about it, but then you also spoke about, you know, the difference in wealth in Nigeria. Do you ever feel guilty? Have you ever been at a stage in your life where you think, I don't actually want to show I live a nice life?
Yeah. To be fair, the way I look at it, I don't think it's about being guilty, but it's about being responsible. So to answer your earlier question, that's why I do what I do for philanthropy. That's why I work really hard, and it's genuine. In Nigeria, I've been quite vocal about it. You know, we feed 70,000 children a day through our program and Save the Children. And that is because, not because it's something I felt like I wanted to do as a narrative. It's because I feel the responsibility to give back. There's such an inequality. I don't have respect for wealthy people that genuinely don't do anything to give back. And then on the other side, the reason that I'm never gonna be like, oh, I feel bad, is because I also feel the need to give back to the narrative of black people here. It's like in Nigeria, I feel the need to give back resource-wise. Here, I feel like because I'm in a great position, I feel the need to actually be a black person that is showing us flourishing, that is setting the narrative that no, we don't live in mud huts, we're lit. So it's like two different things. And also I'll never apologize for who I am. Like my dad worked very hard to do what he does, and you know, recently since I announced Oxford, like I had so much backlash. Of course, ZEZE, the first thing everyone said is, her dad called the dean, her dad built a library. You know, my dad had nothing to do with it, and I worked really hard to get there. And even in Oxford, yeah, I might be the crazy girl with the crazy black girl with pink hair, but again, as a black woman, it's important to be myself, because that's how we change society.
Talk to me about your identity, your appearance, actually.
Yeah.
How?
Oh my God, by the way, I get voted like worst dressed in Nigeria every year. Yeah, literally. So I have a sister, I don't know whether you know about her, Tammy.
I do, yes.
Oh my God, she's so hot. I genuinely don't have her genes nor her fashion sense. People look at us, they're like, there's no way we're related. We're literally 3 years apart.
Does that bother you?
No, love it. I don't care about fashion. I don't care about glam and looks and stuff.
I don't believe you.
You actually don't believe me?
There's no way you cannot care about glam and all of that stuff.
I don't. The worst thing about my job, I always say, is glam. I genuinely, my team have to beg me to look at High Life. Look at how I looked.
Yeah, fair enough.
I genuinely don't care.
But the thing,
because I looked at the rest of the cast members, like some of the, you've got Tony and Benisha, who are so beautiful and they always look so good. I could have done that for the show. I just can't keep that up, because you'll see me on TV looking really good, and then you'll just see me in the club, you'll be like, oh my God.
When I first started doing Headscarf Diaries, that's why I didn't wear makeup.
Yeah, I don't even like wearing makeup. I can't even lie. I don't.
I don't know if people.
I don't even wear lashes. I never wear lashes. You'll never find me wearing lashes. I don't do my nails.
I don't know if people are going to believe you.
I know, which is that, but I don't care. I mean, whatever.
So because me and you, I feel like we could talk forever, but I know that they're going to be
like... Not the ZEZE and Cuppy show.
I know, they're going to be like... So talk to me about... So you came to London when you was 13. Mm-hmm. So then talk to me about juggling two different cultures. Talk to me about... Because
I genuinely feel like I don't feel like I'm part of the UK culture.
I would say in the last...
do I need to date a rapper or something?
Probably.
Should I? Which rapper should I date?
I mean, they're all a bit at the moment, so I wouldn't bother. We're going to get to that, the dating thing, because I know, listen, you must find it very hard to date. Because guys must literally look at you and think, what can I offer her?
I've dated all kinds of men, not every single kind, but a lot of different types of men. And what I find is working for me right now is the 9 to 5, no social media, super doesn't care,
Where do you find them here? Help me
find them on apps.
What app? Are you on Raya?
I'm on Raya, but I'm also on something called The League as well. But thing is, I wanted to do I know.
This is some rich stuff right
now.
The
League is definitely £400 to join, I can't lie. Yeah.
When's
your birthday? Not me
but what's the type of cat? Because I tried Raya and I wasn't happy with
Why not?
I wasn't happy with the
What's
caliber.
your type? You have to be, okay, so ZEZE, you have to be open-minded. This one, I've dated a bus driver. I've gone on a date with a bus driver, and there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
I've literally gone on a date with this annoying guy that lived with his mom. I've gone on a date with a model. I've been on a date with a footballer. So many. With dating, you have to be open-minded. I actually enjoy dating. I feel like we're on a date. It's talking and getting to know each other.
So when you meet the guys, first of all, let's go back to because we're doing so. Go back to the cultural difference. You said you don't feel like you're a part of the UK, but I would say in the last couple years, I feel like you're cementing yourself, especially within the.
I tweeted
the
this
scene.
Thing. I feel like I tweeted I don't know, 3 months ago, I was like, give me 10 months and I'll take over the UK.
Do you think that's happening?
I got 7 months left.
You were in Russ's video, I saw you in Russ's, then I saw you in Young T and Bugsy and Notes, I saw you there DJing. Do you feel like now you're cementing yourself within the culture?
I feel like I'm really not trying to be a culture vulture. Imagine me coming ZEZE, what's good, yeah, all right. That's not how I was raised. It's the same way I get frustrated when people pretend that they're from Nigeria, because there's a lot of that. Not everyone doing, that ancestry test. They're like, I'm Nigerian. Do you like jollof rice? It's what?
They said I am actually Nigerian, yeah. She's not having that either.
I mean, it's cool.
I really do like amala.
Amala?
Amala.
With what? What soup?
I have it with No, I have it in.
Like abula.
Yes.
I know the best place to get abula for me is Nok. Everyone, like the Nigerians are watching this are gonna be like, because it's like the most expensive and one of the bougiest, but yummiest abula.
What, in the UK?
No, in Nigeria.
Oh, okay, what about
But
the
also
UK?
there's like the roadside. You can go to the roadside, but you'll definitely have diarrhea.
What about it over here?
Over here, I've had really good abula from like Enish.
Okay, right. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't really I feel like I've eaten enough Nigerian food for the rest of my life. But like once in a while, do it. It's also like super heavy. Do you like spicy food?
I am okay with spicy food. Yeah. So you said you got 10 months.
Yeah.
What does that look like though, taking over the UK? Because
yeah,
you've got the jewelry line.
So I got Cuppy cuts coming, which is really exciting, but that's not even that. That's just.
And you've got lip gloss, makeup, cosmetics.
Yeah, I think for me, taking over the UK is as far as my music. So, you know, I am talking to labels right now.
Okay.
Because I've always been a bit anti-major label, but I think, you know, why not? Mm-hmm. And then for me, taking over is definitely just DJing, you know? Like, you know how like rappers are like, yeah, I'm taking over. But then I want your advice, because I look at the female DJ scene here.
It's very small.
What's going on? And I'm gonna be 100 with you. Like, I remember I've been to so many meetings, maybe not now, but in the past where they're naming certain female DJs, like telling me I need to be more like them. But I'm Nigerian, and I think that there's enough demand for our Nigerian music
especially
and culture,
now, yeah. 100%,
right? It's
yeah.
changed. Yeah, so I don't think I should change who I am. And some people are like, yeah, you need to go the fashion avenue. Oh my gosh, I don't.
Do you find that a lot? Do you feel as if you've been asked to change yourself a lot?
Yeah, like someone said I had to get rid of my pink hair. I'm like, no, why?
But to me, it's weird when people say that, because obviously it's working for you. People, or do you not feel
it's
that?
not even about working. I genuinely like pink. Like, that is my house. My whole pink penthouse is pink. So that is like a basically, if I wasn't Cuppy, I'd still like pink. Like, so my real name is Florence, or Ife Olua Lori Mikiton, Nigerian name. I would like pink anyway. That's the way I am. But it seems like, yeah, I think the reason even, people ask me, why do you even like pink? It's because in Nigeria, imagine, like, I'm from a certain type of family and I've decided to go into music. Hey, Jesus Christ. Hey, Kai. You know, and it was basically me being a bit of a rebel, surrounded by all these promoters and club owners, you know, quite an anti-establishment environment. And I felt very much like the only female there. And so pink was literally my way of expressing myself.
Well, that's what I was saying to you earlier, talking about, because it is quite a bold colour, and I usually find...
But people take it for weakness, and it's not. Thank you for wearing pink.
That was actually not on purpose, but I feel like I'm going to tell you...
And the bathroom, you like set it up for
I know, we basically painted the bathroom pink for Cuppy today.
Love it.
And she's going to have another lick of the cupcake.
Pink is about strength. Pink is about... I love the fact that I am so... maybe I like people's opinion of me, because people sometimes think I'm really ditzy and a bit lost, but I'm on it. I know everything.
I was saying earlier, I do feel like pink though is like the basic colour to like as a woman.
It's interesting you say that, because obviously like I'm doing a thesis on feminism. Right, yeah. It's 100%, it's been associated with being submissive. It's been associated with, yeah, definitely, I guess, weakness. Over femininity. But the truth is, like, I'm actually not like a typical girl's girl.
Really?
I am maybe aesthetic wise, but not personality wise. Right, okay. Like, I feel like I am quite a strong character. And you are too, that's why we're both single.
Oh, don't say that out loud, Cuppy.
Guys, let's see who gets taken first.
You're doing like multiple things right now.
So are you.
I'm not, I'm sticking to the guys that I know are shit.
Sorry. You're talking about guys. I thought you meant Korea. I'm broadening my horizon. Like, for example, like, okay, highly unlikely, but a guy, like this like really nerdy guy came up to me at Oxford.
Ooh.
Yeah, like, not him like studying like, what was it, statistics. But then he was a fresher.
So how young is that?
18.
Oh, girl, no.
Yeah, so no. But what I'm saying is that I feel like I'm super open. I went speed dating. That's how I met the bus driver.
Well, now that makes sense.
Would you go speed dating?
I would try it.
I feel like I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for you because I feel like let's talk about your reputation. It's not nice. You're misunderstood as well. No, 100%.
I'm literally having a counseling session with Cuppy right now. Let's talk about you and your how.
No, but I'm just saying, so because I feel misunderstood, you feel misunderstood as well.
I feel like in the beginning, 100%. Men kind of were like, stay away. They're scared that I'm going to put their business out there and all this bullshit, which I really hardly ever do talk about anyone.
Like, oh, we used this position last night.
I mean, I would maybe say that,
well,
but it'll be in a good way. Like, yeah, it was amazing.
Oh, not the PR.
But I think a lot of guys think I'm gonna get angry at them and then put them on blast.
True,
and I would never do that.
If I was a guy, I'd be scared of you.
Yeah, but I would never do that. Should I tell you why? Because it will ruin your market for the next person.
It's true.
So I would never put a guy on blast. Because the next guy who could be better is probably thinking.
My one of the things I'm scared of is like imagine like just having that she's a crazy girl reputation.
Oh yeah, it's the worst thing.
Do you not have that?
No. I don't think anyone thinks I'm crazy. They might think I'm mean. Oh, you did a look to the camera. Do you think people think I'm crazy?
Yeah, I mean, so what I was told about ZEZE MILLZ was like, yeah, she's like really unapproachable. But I've seen you in public several times, and I didn't know how to approach you.
But we said hello, no?
Probably, but I just don't. You don't exactly stay for a little girly chat. But I'm not really like that either.
I'm not like that.
I
just say hi, keep it polite with everyone, and keep it because also I really hate small talk. I hate small talk. I hate those like, oh my God, so what you got coming up next?
Okay, so that's a problem if you want to date, because dates are small talk.
Yeah, but if I find you attractive, that's fine.
Oh my God, are you shallow?
Everyone's shallow.
I'm not shallow.
Don't
I'm genuinely not shallow.
You have to be. There has to be.
My thing is humor. Like, you have to make me laugh. The rest, think about it. I don't need a man for money.
Oh, I was going to say that. I feel like when it comes
So I can't be shallow.
When it comes to men, there must be that level of they feel they can't offer you anything, so they just.
It's so funny because I went on a date with this guy and he was like, oh, I hope you're not like the kind of girl that likes uncles. I was like, I am the uncle.
Oh, when Khloe Kardashian said that Lamar Odom was a reality husband, she wasn't a footballer's wife. She was like, no, he's a reality star's husband.
Yeah, I mean, that's the energy though. So I don't put that kind of expectation on men. I genuinely don't. I just want someone that's really caring and funny and can be an escape for me out of my crazy world. And I'm learning to actually be a little bit less in control. So I'm the kind of person where I would plan everything to a T. Before I know it, I've already paid for everything. And certain guys, I've been in a situation where guys have taken advantage of me 100%. Like, yeah, I've dated guys that have definitely, you know, been there for the ride. But then now I'm trying to, you pick where we're meeting. Right. When the bill comes, I'm sitting on my hands like, you know? Yeah, but I'm also like, I don't want to go to, you know, Novikov or Park Chinois on a date. Like,
yeah, boring.
Like, let's go, you know, but I don't want to go to McDonald's. Like, you know, we can go Wagamama.
So you briefly touched on it earlier, High Life.
Yes. Talk
to me about High Life. How's it been? How's the reception? Yeah. Did people get to know you a little bit more? Yeah.
I feel like people definitely got to know me a little bit more from High Life. Like, I feel like it was really short, just, you know, 4 episodes. But first of all, you know, it's not, everyone's like, yeah, oh my God, this is so amazing that Channel 4 is doing this. It's about time. Right. They do it, right? Mm-hmm. And it was really important for the narrative. High Life was super real. You know, a lot of people ask me about it. I mean...
They asked you about Kid?
They asked me about Kid.
You know what?
What was the vibe? People basically, well, what I got from social media, people ended up thinking I was like obsessed with Kid.
No, I felt
Okay, how would you feel if you had a friend that was genuinely like, think about a normal guy friend right now that's not in the spotlight, just a friend. You have him in your head.
Yeah.
Next time you see him, he's on Big Brother Nigeria.
But this is what I was saying. You had an issue with the shift of dynamics in your relationship.
Yeah, anyone would.
The way you was reacting was coming from a place of like, you didn't really know how the dynamic of your relationship was anymore, if that made sense.
Well, because imagine that friend is someone that you're cool with, whatever, and then next thing you meet them and they're like, oh, wait, I need to put my sunglasses on. You know, like they're doing, and Kid, yeah, great guy, but Kid knows. Kid is he's born for this superstar shit.
Was there a little bit of jealousy there? As in, like, before he was obviously in his own right, his family.
Kid always said which freaks me out. Kid always said he wanted to be famous, so I probably should have picked up on that. And I think that, I'll admit it, it's difficult when you're used to being a certain person in the room.
Right, okay.
And I'm a human, and I'll say that. And I think I was too hard on him. Right. So I should actually celebrate his fame with him, but I still don't know what his job is.
But then people might say that about you.
My job?
Yeah, people might say that you do so many different things. No, people might say that.
True, I'll give you that.
People might say that online.
I think, but mine comes from like she does so many things kind of thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because I genuinely I do too much. But like I genuinely I am. I mean, I've DJed around the world. I have an album. I'm signed to someone. I launched the first African show on Apple Music. Like, there's just so many things. Oh my God.
The way you say, there's just so many things.
I mean, like, I've worked with the biggest brands in the world. I don't really know, like, how that's not a job.
How does it make you feel?
I'm super hard on myself, and it's really hard because I don't actually sit down and be like, wow. I'm just like, what's next? What's next?
Right.
I'm trying to live in the moment more, but I'm really bad at it. Because there's like, I literally said to you, after this, I am back to Oxford, class tomorrow. And before I know it, like tomorrow I'm DJing, I have a gig for like 4,000 students. Right. Like everything just happens so quickly. And that's why I think we both need a man, because I need someone, because like, for example, things aren't a big deal, but I need someone to be like, oh babe, you played so well. You know, like there's no one, you know, like no one like.
Should we go on a double date?
I feel like my date wouldn't come if he knew you're coming.
Why?
ZEZE,
Cuppy,
I need you to show your softer side.
I am showing the soft side. What do you want me to do? Cry on camera?
No, but I don't know, because I actually feel like at least, I don't know, maybe you need to just like, maybe you're different. You must be different maybe with men, I don't know.
I am, that's what I mean, but also, I'm like the...
You know what you need to do? Go to a farm and just take pictures with a bunch of like baby chickens and baby lambs.
Do you know what I'm like? Have you ever dated a roadman before?
Unknowingly.
So I'm like...
You like that one? Wait, what's a roadman?
You know what a roadman is.
I have an idea. Does it like involve like illegal things?
Yeah, something along that line.
I don't think I have then. Well, I don't know. Ex-roadman? Well, they always say ex, don't they?
That's what I'm saying. So, you see like roadman, yeah? Girls like roadman because you access...
I say West London.
You access this part of him that no one else can have.
Yes.
Right. So you see,
it's like,
oh my God, he's soft with me, but with you, he's bad.
Yeah.
That's me.
Okay. Ooh, I like that.
See? So with the guy, whoever gets to access...
Mine is you get this like Cuppy thing. Then with me, I'm like so not Cuppy. Like I'm super unglam, like I'm like very like ratchet. Well, let's talk about our layer. So your layer is actually quite soft, but hard on the outside. Right. Mine is like super like maybe luxe and expressive, but I'm actually quite a simple person inside.
You're telling me.
Yeah, so yeah,
but
cool.
You need to show your simple side.
Yeah, 100%, I agree. I need to come with you to see the baby lambs.
And we'll take pictures like this
But then
together.
They'll expect Cuppy with a baby lamb. That's the thing, because that's the kind of thing I do. I feel like I need to go on a road. That's what I need to do. I need some like, not so, like people compare me to Paris Hilton all the time, and actually that is a compliment because she is rich as fuck and successful. But what I will say is that I am, and Paris is also quite smart, but anyway, point is, yeah, like she had this amazing like YouTube docu that like took out some layers. Right. I feel like there needs to be like layers of Cuppy unpeeled.
So what have you got next? What's happening next? What can people look out for? More reality, no to reality?
Well, the thing is like, again, with High Life, I think that it's hard because things like High Life, right? There's a lot of things I shot, like real life things. Like for example, my brother's like severely autistic.
Okay.
But then they chose not to air that. So there are really genuine moments of me that unfortunately doesn't fit the Cuppy narrative, but like I try and show them. So I think I love TV. I'm a very honest person. So I think TV, but maybe like you said, with some layers of.
Right, okay.
I have Oxford to get through, so I've got to do that. I've got music.
How many years? 1?
It's only 1 year, but then if I do my PhD, it's like 4 and 5 or 5 more. Yeah, my dad said my husband's in Oxford.
So you're hoping that he's there?
Yeah, but I'm not.
You're not sure. Maybe you'll bump into him one day in the hallway. You'll drop your books, and then you'll be like, "Oh my God!" And he'll be like, "Hi," and then you'll look up, and he'll be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I've got a bit of dog wee on me because my dog's pooed." And you'll be like,
"Dog?
You have a dog?" And he'll be like, "Yeah, his name's Jojo."
Well, yeah. Well, that's why you need to come and join in on London Dog Week. Like meet like dog owners.
Yes,
dog
I'm
fathers.
so. Do you let your dogs in the bed? We don't say that, it's a black channel. We don't want to get.
I do, and that's probably gonna make me even more single.
Oh my God!
But not always.
Do you know what? I'm gonna join you. I'm speaking my truth.
Oh, thank God.
My dog comes in my bed as well.
Oh, thank God.
Oh my
you know
God.
what? That's so anti.
We are gonna get cancelled.
That is so anti-ZEZE MILLZ. What you just said.
This is so anti-black what we've just done, because black people do not let their dogs in their bed.
I know. I definitely like kiss my dogs as well. I don't think you didn't let me kiss your dog.
Yeah, but what you was doing, I'm not gonna say on that was what that can't
I feel
happen.
like a guy would find it hard to make out with me if they know I tongue dog.
No, Cuppy, you don't say that. I was trying to help you.
You know what? Let me just say this though. I feel like ZEZE, you need. Have you dated a Nigerian before?
Yes, that's all that likes me, Nigerian men.
Yeah, because they like strong women.
But do they really?
No, actually they don't.
Because
they
when I
like
get
weak
with them,
women.
then they're trying to break me down to not be strong.
And also, I don't need a guy asking me, why haven't you done your nails?
Unless they're paying for it.
Yeah, a guy tried to pay for my nails.
You don't like
I'm used to giving, not receiving, apart from my dad. But yeah, it's very difficult. Like I feel like I don't let guys do stuff for me.
Yeah, but you probably, because you've never had to. So that's something that you'd have to learn.
Well, actually, no. My ex bought me a G-Wagon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where we find these exes at?
He was a footballer.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, it wasn't a great relationship.
Have you still got that G-Wagon?
He took it back.
Oh.
Actually, well, I gave it back. It's fine. And then got my own car.
See, that's how you.
So I'm saying you can't stop. That's what I'm saying. Like this is what I'm saying. Like I feel like on behalf of black women, sometimes I have to stunt because guys literally try to use money.
Right. Okay.
I feel like, let me not generalize, but I'm gonna generalize. A lot of people in the black society, from what I've seen with men, they try to, first of all, they compete with each other in the music industry based on money, based on ice, based on, it's very materialistic. And then they try, women even, they want the guy that's gonna get them the, what does everyone like now? I don't know, Birkin.
Cuppy is so over the Birkins.
I'm like 4 in, and I'm just like, this is not good. Like, Birkin or no, I'm still sleeping in bed alone at the end of the day. Do you know what I'm saying? So there's more things to aspire to. But point is, we all have become so materialistic, and so it's nice that I'm like a woman that, cool, yeah, you're rich, you're successful. That's not enough.
Right.
Because there's so much behind that facade of having money and being a successful man. Like, are you funny? How do you treat women? What do you bring to the table other than money? And I am super, this is what I'm trying to say. Like, when I say to people, I'm so pro women having their own money, people are like, shut up, Cuppy, your dad's wealthy. But actually, if my dad really was someone I depended on, why do I work so hard?
True.
So, because guess what? The same way you don't want to be controlled by a man, I don't want to be controlled by my dad. I don't. I want to be able to say, I'm doing this. My dad would have loved for me to stay in, I was living with my dad over lockdown, but I was like, I want my own space. Like, I always wanted a house that had a pole. That's actually why I invited you. I have a pole.
Oh, so
a pink pole.
Pink pole?
Pole.
Pole dancing.
Oh,
pole dancing.
Yeah. So like I could never put that in my dad's house. Exactly. I wanted you to come to the pole. But what I'm saying is that
I still can come to the pole.
Huh?
I still can come to the pole.
Okay, cool. Do you know how to pole dance?
No, but I guess, do you?
I did MTV Cribs and I did lessons for that.
Okay.
But yeah, my thighs are still wounded.
I'm gonna try.
But what I'm trying to say is that I definitely am someone that I like options. Okay. And like, I like to be able to do what I want. So I can't have any man, whether that be my dad or my future baby, control me. I mean, he can control me in certain ways.
Ooh, I liked what you said there, which I think is a really good way to end, which is if my dad is the person behind all of this, so I don't need to do anything, then why do I work so hard? And I think that is the difference, because I was actually having a conversation with my friend about this, like wealthy kids and whatever.
So many lazy wealthy kids.
That's what she was saying. She was like, there's so many like that they don't do anything. They just know that they've got.
I grew up with them, and you know, God forbid, like I can never call my dad like, oh, can you pay for like I don't know, my food, or like my.
He'd be like, absolutely not.
I mean, except I need his chef, but yeah.
Cuppy, it's been good. I feel like we could talk for ages, forever and ever. Amen. Is there anything you want to ask me? Is there anything I haven't covered that you want to talk about?
No, like I feel like this is super, it's just super authentic. And I really hope that people understand me a little bit better. And I'm definitely still on my journey. I'm just starting.
Right.
Look out.
Because we're all so young still.
I'm 28, I don't feel young.
No, okay, I'm 32, so you can't tell me that you're not young, because I'm always saying I'm old on here and everyone gets upset with me. You're not old, why are you saying that? But we are young, and we've got so many things at the,
you know what? If by 35 you don't have a man, I'll set one up for you. You can marry my cousin in Ekbe, in my village. ZEZE or Tedola, it has a ring to it.
How tall is he?
He's very short, but it's fine. You'll be well taken care of, don't worry.
Okay.
Start learning Yoruba.
How do I say goodbye in Yoruba?
Odabo. Odabo.
Odabo.
Odabo.
Odabo.